right, welcome back to the RedBeard Rebuild Washington Wizards edition. We had the worst record in the league, so we're going to get a good draft pick this year. Here are our player stats for the year. Jordan Poole's our leading scorer, only 22.3. Kuzma over 20. So we had two players over 20. That's pretty good. We had 5 over 10 points. We had 2 that were close to surpassing the 10 points. Our problem wasn't really scoring. It was just playing defense. We were getting scored a lot. We only had 1 player over 10 rebounds, which, I mean, maybe that's normal. I guess maybe that is normal. Yeah, I guess that's normal. But didn't get a lot of assists. We put a lot of like isolation basketball. It was really hard to get Jordan Poole open off screens. Kuzma, I played a lot of one-on-one basketball with Kuzma all season. Not a lot of defense. I mean, Daniel Gafford played some decent defense, but we didn't get much. Before we get to the draft, I'm just going to sim through the play-in tournament here. Golden State and Sacramento both got in, so we'll put the other side over here. Boston 8 seed. Boston and New York. I don't know how Charlotte made the playoffs. That should not have happened, but the rest of it looks pretty accurate. Yeah, except for Charlotte. Charlotte's the only team that's kind of out of the ordinary. Sim these rounds here. All right, Dallas, LA, Memphis, Sac, Charlotte 4-0'd Miami. I don't know what's going on over there. All right, Dallas, Sac, Philly, Atlanta. Western Conference season. Okay. All right, see who wins it. Mavericks or Sixers? Ooh, Philly. All right, here's a draft lottery. It says the Rockets have our pick this season, but it's lottery protected, so we'll get this pick. Followed by the Magic, Spurs, Thunder via the Houston Rockets, Bulls, Thunder again via Utah, Rockets. So a lot of teams having other teams' picks. I think some of these are lottery protected, so they won't actually go that way. So let's get through this draft lottery here. All right, Trailblazers at 14. All right, Pelicans at 13. Pelicans at 13. Suns at 12. All right. All right, Thunder. Okay, Thunder at 11. Everything's going as planned so far. Pacers at 10. Let's hope nobody jumps us. All right, so Spurs do get that Toronto pick. Okay, everything's going as planned. Please don't jump us. Be real nice if we got the first pick. All right, everything's going as planned. Oof. Bulls jumped up. Okay, they didn't jump up too far. That's good. Okay, OKC with 2 top 11 picks. Alrighty, that gives us the first pick. Let's go. We kept our pick. Spurs have how many picks? Just 2. 2 and 9. That's pretty good. All right, first pick. Let's go. All right, welcome to the 2024 draft. We have that number 1 pick. I've been looking through these guys, and I'm going Oscar Santiago. All right, his player profile, his mismatch potential. Oscar Santiago's unique combination of height and lankiness for the forward position presents matchup nightmares for opponents. His size allows him to shoot over smaller defenders and blow past bigger ones, creating scoring opportunities in various situations. In the mid-range, Santiago's bread and butter is his proficiency in the mid-range game. His smooth footwork and silky jump shot in this area make him a reliable and dangerous scorer. Defenders struggle to contest his shot effectively, and Santiago excels in creating his own shot in these spaces. He's not limited to the mid-range. Santiago's more than capable of scoring from beyond the arc. His three-point shooting adds another layer to his offensive arsenal, making him a scoring threat from anywhere on the court. Additionally, his ability to finish effectively around the basket complements his outside scoring. Some of his weaknesses, he does struggle rebounding. Despite his size, Santiago faces challenges on the boards. Improving his rebounding instincts and positioning would not only benefit his team defensively, but also provide additional scoring opportunities in transition. Oscar Santiago, he occasionally struggles to find a shot, especially when facing aggressive defense. Developing strategies to create scoring opportunities in different situations, such as off-ball movement or utilizing screens, could enhance his offensive impact. His unique combination of size and scoring versatility and matchup advantage make him a valuable asset on the floor. With a focus on improving rebounding skills and finding consistent scoring opportunities, Santiago has potential to become an even more formidable scoring force in this league. All right, the second pick went to the Spurs. They picked point guard Zachary Dellavedova. So Dellavedova is renowned for his lightning-fast speed and agility on the court. With the ball in his hands, he can blow by defenders and create opportunities in transition, putting constant pressure on opposing defenses. Dellavedova's playmaking skills are a standout feature of his game. His ability to read the floor, make quick decisions, and deliver pinpoint passes make him a valuable floor general. Teammates thrive in the system, benefiting from his vision and unselfish play. Dova possesses an exceptional basketball IQ, allowing him to anticipate plays, exploit defensive weaknesses, and make smart decisions under pressure. His understanding of the game contributes significantly to his team's offensive efficiency. Some of his weaknesses, one is off-ball defense. So Dellavedova's defensive struggles are most evident when he's off the ball. He occasionally loses focus and allows opponents to cut or find open space. Improving his awareness and engagement when not directly guarding the ball would bolster his overall defensive impact. His three-point shooting he struggles with, so while his speed and playmaking make him a threat offensively, Dellavedova's three-point shooting is an area that needs some refinement. Defenders often sag off, daring him to shoot from long range. Developing a more consistent, accurate three-point shot would make him a more well-rounded scoring threat. And so his physicality on defense is also a weakness. So Dellavedova's lack of physicality on the defensive end can be exploited by opponents. Improving his strength and adding a more physical element to his defense would help him better navigate screens, contest shots, and hold his own against stronger guards. So overall, defense is, despite his weaknesses, Dellavedova's electrifying speed, playmaking prowess, and high basketball IQ make him a dynamic point guard. With a focus on improving off-ball defense, three-point shooting, and adding a touch of physicality to his defensive game, Dellavedova has the potential to become an even more impactful force on both ends of the court. Third pick of the draft, Oklahoma City Thunder draft Luis Guerrero, shooting guard. Luis Guerrero is a sharpshooter from beyond the arc. His ability to consistently knock down three-pointers make him a constant threat, stretching opposing defenses and opening up scoring opportunities for his team. Athleticism. Guerrero's athleticism is a key asset in his game. His quick first step and explosive leaping ability allow him to create separation, attack the rim, and make plays in transition. His ability also contributes to the effectiveness on the defensive end. He's exceptional mid-range scorer. Beyond his prowess from long range, Guerrero exhibits exceptional mid-range scoring abilities. His pull-up jumper and ability to navigate through defense in the mid-range make him a versatile scoring threat, particularly in pick-and-roll situations. He does have some defensive prowess as well. Guerrero is a capable defender who can hold his own against opposing guards. His lateral quickness and anticipation contribute to steals, and he's adept at staying in front of his man. His defensive skills complement his scoring ability, making him a well-rounded player. So some weaknesses: scoring at the basket. Guerrero encounters difficulties finishing at the rim, while he excels in mid-range and three-point shooting. Improving his ability to score in the paint, rather through layups or floaters, would add another dimension to his offensive game. And while proficient in scoring, Guerrero occasionally struggles to see the entire floor and make plays for teammates. Enhancing his court vision and decision-making in running the offense would make him a more effective playmaker and elevate the team's overall offensive execution. So his combination of long-range shooting, athleticism, and defensive prowess make him a valuable asset on any team. With a focus on improving scoring at the basket and enhancing playmaking vision, Guerrero has the potential to become an even more well-rounded and impactful guard in this league. With the 4th pick in the draft, the Chicago Bulls will want Jarron Collins, center from Stanford. Some of his strengths: Jarron Collins possesses a unique skill set for a center, showcasing an impressive touch from beyond the arc. His ability to stretch the floor with consistent three-point shooting adds a new dimension to his team's offensive strategy, forcing opposing big men to defend away from the basket. Collins is a formidable force when defending in the low post. His size, strength, and defensive instincts make it challenging for opponents to score near the basket. He excels at contesting shots, blocking attempts, and altering a trajectory of close-range shots. With an astute understanding of the game, Collins demonstrates above-average basketball IQ. He makes intelligent decisions on both ends of the floor, reading plays effectively, and contributing to his team's overall strategic approach. Collins struggles when defending outside the post, especially against players who stretch the floor. Improving his lateral quickness and ability to close out on shooters would make him a more well-rounded defensive presence, especially in modern NBA offenses that emphasize perimeter shooting from all positions. And despite his size, Collins occasionally finds himself out of position when it comes to rebounding. Enhancing his awareness and positioning on the boards will contribute to his team's ability to secure possessions and limit second-chance opportunities for opponents. So overall, Collins brings a unique blend of skills to the center position with his three-point shooting, low-post defensive prowess, and high basketball IQ. Addressing his challenges in defending outside the post and improving rebounding positioning would further elevate Collins' impact on both ends of the court, making him an even more valuable asset for his team. With the 5th pick in the draft, the Orlando Magic select Yuri Bykov from Russia. So we'll go over his strengths and weaknesses real quick. So his strengths: Yuri is a defensive stalwart, earning him the nickname Defensive Dynamo. His defensive skills are versatile, excelling in both shot blocking and perimeter defense. His ability to guard players of varying sizes showcases defensive flexibility. Bykov possesses exceptional shot blocking skills, making him a significant deterrent in the paint. His timing, length, and defensive awareness allow him to swat away shots and alter opponents' attempts at the rim. One of Bykov's standout strengths is his ability to guard both smaller offensive players on the perimeter and larger players in the low post. His agility and defensive instincts make him an asset in various defensive schemes. So he does have some weaknesses. While Bykov is a defensive force, his offensive game is still a work in progress. He struggles with scoring, especially in creating his own shot. Developing post moves, a reliable mid-range jumper, or finishing around the basket would enhance his offensive contributions. And Bykov currently lacks playmaking skills, and setting up teammates is not a strength in his game. With coaching and development, improving his passing and court vision would make him a more well-rounded and valuable presence on the court. So overall, he's a player with immense potential, particularly on the defensive end. While he may need some time to develop his offensive game and playmaking abilities, his defensive versatility and shot blocking prowess make him a promising prospect. With the right coaching and development, Bykov has the potential to be a formidable two-way presence in the league. So here's my roster after the draft and free agency. So we're doing pretty well. So, I mean, Kuzma didn't go anywhere. Avia, he's up a little bit. He should for all the money we're paying him. Jordan Poole staying the same. Daniel Gafford's up, good. Quick Hispert's up a little bit. Oscar Santiago, you should see some playing time this season, so that's good. I brought in Isaiah Jackson and also brought in Caleb Martin this season. I needed some guys down low. I had enough on the wing. I just needed some interior players. Ryan Rollins is up a little bit. Koulibaly's 77, which everything's up for him. Which Caleb Martin, physical's down a little bit. So maybe I can make the play-in with these guys this season. So we'll see.